Hi YouTubers, this is Nancy and I've got a quick project to share today. Some of you know that I love to do canvases and I also love the beach, and I love vintage, so vintage beach canvas, well, obviously one of my favorite projects to do. I don't know if you can appreciate it really on film, but I'm going to show close-ups of some of the things that I did. So I started out with a blank canvas and I just used distress inks, in shades of blue and green and vintage photo. And then I used sprays and the ink sprays, Dilutions ink sprays in the same shades. And I think there maybe was a couple of Glimmer Mist and Lindy Stamp Gang sprays in shades of green and blue as well. And then on top of that, I used my golden medium gel in a gloss to adhere some Japanese lace paper. And see that, you can see like this lace paper is got a blue pattern to it, and then there's another one up in here with a green pattern. Maybe right here you could, oops, I don't know how well, it seems like the blue one shows up a little bit better than the green, but they're both on there. There's some green here, and also I used a stencil and some texture paste to get those little circles. And then over the whole canvas, I don't know if you can see the shine. You can see it a little bit. Over the whole canvas I painted it with Distress Rock Candy Crackle Paint. I think you can see it. I'm sorry if I'm making everybody dizzy here, but I think maybe you can see it here. I don't know. I don't know if it's picking up the shine or not. Anyway, then I used a watercolor paper stack from Die Cuts with a View that I think I got last year at Michael's. And I cut this wave with my Cricut, and I used texture paint on it, and on the tips I used some diamond dust, and I put some Spanish moss down there as a fill-in, and that is some sort of weed-like things that I thought kind of looked like something I used to see by the northeast shore when I lived back in Massachusetts back in the day. This is a Tim Holtz spooky fence, and I crackle painted that. I added a few shells and a starfish. So I think you can see the crackle paint in this shot. I can see it through the camera anyways. And now the photo I downloaded from the internet, the image, and I printed it onto sticky back canvas. And so it has that texture, and I also scratched the canvas with some sandpaper, and I backed that with some cheesecloth. And the title, Ahoy, I actually picked that up in the Michael's Dollar Bin, and it's kind of like it's got a canvas texture to it. It's wood with a canvas texture, and I just used the Tim Holtz distress stain in the bottles, the liquid. And I used several colors of blue, green, and vintage photo. And then I used the peeled paint distress stickles on top of that to distress it even more. And these flowers up here are gorgeous. They're from Petaloo. And I've been liking to make my own flowers lately, but these were so pretty and so vintage and distressed looking, and they're mulberry paper and they're really pretty. Those are by Petaloo. I think I got those at scrapbook.com. And there's more Spanish moss behind them. Okay, so I'll give you the whole picture here, and I hope you like it. Thanks for watching. Leave me a comment. Bye.